Hello, everyone. I'm Matt Clark, research analyst for Money and Markets, here with our weekly Ask Us Anything series. Now, in these videos, Adam, Charles, myself, we tackle any question that you might ask us through our email, feedback@moneyandmarkets.com. And today, I'm going to address the investing elephant in the room, and that is fear. But first, if you have a question about the market or the economy or really about just about anything, you can send it to us at feedback@moneyandmarkets.com. If we use your question in any of our upcoming videos, whether it's our Stock Power podcast, whether it's Ask Us Anything or the Marijuana Market Update, you will be in line to get some free Money and Markets gear. We've got hats, t-shirts, sweatshirts, all sorts of good stuff. But the first thing is you have to email that question to us, feedback@moneyandmarkets.com. We'll flash that right down below so you have it. Also, don't forget about the flagship, the mothership, if you will, moneyandmarkets.com. We post new content every single day. It gives you safe, sound, smart, simple, and adaptable information to help your portfolio gain profits in any market. You can check our proprietary stock power rating system, where we rate thousands of stocks on 6 different metrics: price, momentum, size, volatility, value, growth, and quality. On our homepage, just go to the search bar that's in the top right-hand corner and type in any ticker or company, and you'll see our ratings broken down. You'll see a stock chart, a fundamental company data, any research we publish on that stock, and it's all there, accessible to you for free. Now, on with today's series. The question comes from Robert, and he asks, it's hard to tell where the market is going today. One day it's up, the next it's down. A lot of my friends have gotten out of the market completely. What should I do? Well, that's a great question, Robert, and thank you for asking. Now, I can't give you personal financial advice. I mean, I can't give you anything specific just to you. But what I can tell you is this. There are 2 big drivers to the stock market in terms of investing, and that is greed and fear. Greed works 2 ways. You're greedy to keep the money that you have, or you're greedy to make more. And fear is very similar. You fear losing money, or you fear of an underperforming market. Now, there's a lot of fear in the market right now. High inflation, recessionary economy, and a market struggling to really find its place in all the mess. So it's easy for investors to have that inherent fear. But let me tell you why it's wrong to be fearful when you're investing. Trading out of fear makes us do a lot of silly things, like Robert's friends selling off their entire portfolio, or just ignoring the market and not looking for any new buying opportunities or any selling opportunities for that matter. And that's absolutely the wrong thing to do. Now, to be sure, the market's not where any of us want it to be. We're realists, and we really can't deny that. As you can see from the chart I'm showing you here, the S&P 500 has whipsawed over the last 12 months. It saw strong gains to close out 2021, but fell during the winter months of 2022, or the start of 2022. Then in April, we saw another fall into the summer. Over the last 12 months, the index is actually down about 4.23%. And it looks even worse if you actually zoom in and just look at the S&P 500 on a year-to-date basis. Looking at the S&P 500 from the start of 2022, you can see that it only spent a matter of days above water. And I mean like 2 days, maybe. Even the rebound in March wasn't really enough to push the index into positive return territory. From the start of the year, the S&P is actually down 12%. So it just kind of tells you how big of the rally, how big the market was before and how much we've fallen since. Now, had fear overcome you, it's likely you would have done what Robert's friends did and just sold out of everything to guard yourself from losses. Or you would have just simply ignored the market and stopped buying anything. But if you look at the recent run-up the market has had since June, you can see something a little different. Since June 16th, the market has made a strong rally. The S&P 500 has jumped 13.5%. Had you pushed fear aside and sought out buying opportunities, it's likely you'd be sitting on gains, even though the market had pushed itself down. Now, the biggest message here is don't trade with emotion. You've got to take emotion completely out of the equation when you're investing. Emotional trading leads to things like over-leveraging, doubling down on losing positions because you feel like, oh, it's going to make a comeback. It's going to be there. And I'm going to add more so I can make bigger gains. Or you take your stops off your positions completely, and thus you don't have any exit strategy out of positions no matter where they are. And this is usually the case because you really believe in the stock and you want to hang on to it no matter what, and you really just hope for a rally. Now, to take emotion out, you've got to have a definitive plan when you're trading. Invest only as much as you're willing to lose. That's the first thing. If you're only willing to lose $100, then only invest $100 because there are no guarantees in the market. Will you make money? Of course you can. Will you lose money? Of course you can. And you only have to be willing to invest what you're willing to lose. And also keep your stop losses and marks in place and follow them. Add stop losses to your position. How much are you willing to lose on each position? What's the dollar amount? What's the percentage? Add that in and get out if and when your stocks actually hit that mark. Don't try to maneuver it around or anything like that. Hold hard and fast with those stop losses. If you love a stock and it falls below the stop loss, get out. I understand that it's hard to do that because you've invested in the first place because you firmly believe in the company or the mega trend or whatever. But again, markets do what markets do. And in order to mitigate your losses and instead of turning in triple-digit losses that are massive that can wipe out a retirement account, you want to have a stop loss to minimize that risk. And also remember, you can always get back into the position when it's more favorable to do so. Just because you're getting out of it doesn't mean you're washing your hands of it. You're just eliminating yourself from that risk in that position right now. Now, another thing is stop thinking you're going to get rich quick in the market. For sure, you can grow your wealth. That's what most people get in the market for, but it doesn't happen overnight. It's not, I invested today and tomorrow I'm retiring. It doesn't necessarily work that way. In fact, 99.9% of the time, it doesn't. At Money Markets, we believe in adaptable investing. We're realists here. We don't look past what things are. We don't ignore when the market is down because that's just silly. But it does open up potential investment opportunities because there's money to be made in any kind of market condition, whether it's a bull market, a bear market, or a neutral market. There are ways to find profit. That's just how the market has set itself up. And we seek out investment opportunities that thrive even when the market is down. Now, Adam is in the final stages of working on something that turns this market crisis into an opportunity. Now, because we understand it's tough out there, we firmly believe that there is profit to be had, even when the broader market struggles. Now, once we finished kind of polishing up all of this information, we're going to give you more details on how you can learn more. So make sure you stay tuned to our video series to learn more about that once we get all that complete. We're right there. We're almost there, and we're going to give that to you once it is all done. But for now, Robert, again, don't let fear get the better of you. Follow your system, get out of stocks that hit a stop loss, and always be on the lookout for stocks that fare better in certain market conditions. And if you're looking for a guide to help you through it, I'd be kind of remiss if I didn't say that we have you covered. Our Green Zone Fortunes service does just that. We give you one stock that's highly rated on our stock power rating system every month. We provide you a buy up to and a stop loss price for the stock so you know exactly when to buy, when the limit is to buy, and when it's time to sell, no matter what the rest of the market does. There's more information for Green Zone Fortunes. We'll put a link up top here so you can find out more about getting involved if you aren't already. But thank you again for asking your question, Robert. We know it can be difficult to extract that fear from investing, but know that Adam, Charles, me, and our entire team, we've got your back, and we're going to help you every step of the way. That's all for this week's Ask Us Anything. Remember, if you have a question about the market or the economy, or really just about anything else that you'd like to ask Adam, Charles, or myself, email your questions to feedback@moneyandmarkets.com. If we use your question in any of our upcoming videos, we're going to set you up with some very cool Money and Markets gear. We're going to get that to you for free. Also, don't forget about moneyandmarkets.com. That is the flagship. Every day we provide you safe, sound, smart, simple, and adaptable information to boost profits in your portfolio. You can check out my Stock Power Daily, where every day, Monday through Friday, I share with you one highly rated stock that's poised to beat the market by 3 times over the next 12 months. Also, I follow that up and I give you an additional one on Saturdays when I have my Stock Power podcast, which you can check out right here on our YouTube channel. Our stock power rating system is also available on moneymarkets.com, and it is all of that information, all of that YouTube, all the stuff on Money Markets, the stock power rating system, the watch list you can create, any information that we have posted on there. It is all at your fingertips to use for free, because we have your back and we want to make sure you have that information ready at your fingertips so you can make the best decisions for your portfolio. I'm Matt Clark, research analyst for Money and Markets. Until next time, everyone, safe trading.